This very video is a practical demonstration of how to install AHD CCTV cameras. We'll be looking at how to connect both video and power for each AHD camera that we'll be using in this demonstration. We'll also be looking at how to wire the power supply cables from the cameras into the power supply unit. And finally, at the tail end of this video, I have placed a short video of how to place the BNC connectors onto the coaxial cables, and also how to fix the DC power connectors onto the power cables used in supplying power to the AHD cameras. Please ensure you watch this video to the end, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification so you can be alerted anytime we post a new video on this channel. In this demonstration, we'll be using these 4 AHD cameras, 2 turret domes which are used for indoor purposes, and 2 bullet cameras which are used for outdoor purposes. This is what shows that they are AHD cameras. They have BNC connectors for their video connection. We'll also be using this 4-channel DVR to which we will be connecting our videos from the cameras for processing and recording. We need this 12 volts power supply unit to provide power to all the cameras, so very shortly we'll see how to wire it up as well. For connecting cables, we'll be using coaxial cables fitted with BNC connectors at the ends to transport video from the cameras to the DVR. And for power connection, we'll be using these power cables fitted with the DC power connectors at the point where they enter into the camera. For purposes of information, we will use a Siamese cable to connect one of the cameras, just to show you how it is also used. Let's begin the setup. We will start with the camera connections. We'll begin with the video connections. So I will use this coaxial cable to connect video for the first camera. And this is how the video connection goes. You plug the male BNC into the female BNC, and the other end goes into the DVR, like this. So what is left for this camera is the power connection to make this camera connection complete. But let's connect video for all the 4 cameras before we start the power connection and wiring of the power supply unit for all the cameras. This is a second camera terminal. Let me connect the video. The other end goes into the DVR. And then a third camera. The other end goes into the DVR. For the 4th camera, I will use a Siamese cable to connect it. It has both video and power cables. Let me connect the video first. The other end of the video cable goes into the DVR. Now that we have connected the video cables, we are left with the power connections and the wiring. Let me start with the camera side. I will just plug the power adapter into the camera like this. And the other end of the power cable will be taken into the power supply unit. Each of these terminal blocks receive a camera each, so we'll utilize only 4 of these blocks. So let me now try and wire the first one. We will pass it through these provided holes. You would have to secure the cables from getting pulled out. I will wire the first camera on this block, but remember it observes polarity, so the red goes into the positive terminal block and the blue goes into the negative terminal block. In order to place the cables, you first loose the terminal block using a screwdriver. And then slot the wires into the side holes. This is the positive. Tighten properly. And then the second one goes below into the negative terminal, and then tighten it also. This means that this particular camera is ready. I will go through the same wiring process for the rest of the 3 cameras. I will again plug this power cable into this camera. I will have to strip this end to expose the conductors. So with the help of my pliers, I will strip off the insulation. And try to place the conductors together very well. Get it trimmed. I will install it here, so I will loosen the terminal blocks. I will insert it. Tighten. Put in the second one. Tighten. I will repeat the process for camera 3 and 4. Now all the cameras have been fully wired. All I have to do is to power up the system. The DVR is loading, and very soon you will see all the cameras on. There you have it. All the cameras are on. you so much for watching.